Okay, so how many of you have decided? Only Ryan. Alright, so I'll give some more time for everyone and then I'll ask Ryan and others. What will you play here for white is the question. You need to focus, Ranak. If you haven't decided, then you need to focus and be ready to decide, to think. White to play and win. This is the position. So, Ryan, what is your move?
Sir, king to c4.
King to c4. Is that a good move, guys?
I have decided I have earlier.
What else is there?
It's a
How-
fine
how-
move. It's a fine move.
Is it going to lead to a win?
Yes.
Avantika.
How does it lead to a win?
How does it lead to a win, Ryan? Can you explain to Avantika?
And after, and then white will, and then black will
Hmm.
do some move.
Huh.
Do some move.
Yeah.
And after that, I'll push my pawn.
Hmm.
Oh wait, I thought the pawn was on the second. So,
Mm-hmm. So pawn anyway cannot push. That's just going to be free. Ranak?
so first king to c4,
Hmm.
and then black does some move, and then
Huh.
king to b5.
You will get your king in. Exactly. That's why. So don't think like I'll go here now. I don't have anything to do. Opponent has to make a move, na? He cannot also stay like that. He has to either go left, right, or back.
Sir, but I have a question. But
Yeah.
if opponent goes to b6,
We'll see that. So he has to either go left, right, or back. If he goes back, it's very easy to find the next move. Pant, what will you play for white?
pawn to
Hmm.
b5.
How will a pawn go to b5?
Oh,
Can a
no.
pawn go two steps?
No.
So what move to play? Thiran, what move to play here? Yeah, there's a free pawn to take. Then why are we going pawn move and all this? There's a pawn to take in front of you, mister. You're doing all the hard work to win the pawn and then to promote, no? So you have a pawn to take means you got to just take. So king will take the pawn. So king will not go back. If the king went to d6, can Avantika find out the next move for white? If the king went right, what will our king do? What will we do? No, Avantika. Yeah, our king will go in and we're getting this pawn and we're winning. Right? Now, the final thing to understand is what if the king went to b6? Now, what to do, Abhinav, if you are white?
King to d5.
King to d5. Now, how is this winning for white? Ryan, how is this winning for white? Your name is Ryan, is it?
Because either the pawn or the king will move.
Huh.
If the king moves, we get the pawn.
If the pawn moves?
And we capture with our pawn.
So you're winning, right? That's what I'm asking. Yeah, you're acting like, of course, this is of course. But just tell me properly, na. That is what will happen. So the king will move, you get the pawn. Simple. So he cannot stay like this. Black cannot stay like this. If he could stay like this forever, there's no way for you to win, for white to win. But black has to make a move, and then the king will take this, and the king will take that, and our pawns will start marching forward. So in the starting position, all you have to do is activate your king. Yeah. What happened? This correct? No? It's correct. We played king c4, and then black has to move somewhere, and our king comes in. Sorry?
We don't have any other main piece to activate it.
Yeah, no, some people want to move the
If
pawn.
we move the pawn, we'll just lose it.
Yeah, moving the pawn in the starting would have lost the pawn. That would be bad. So main thing to understand is use your king in the endgame. Let's go to the next position, which is very similar. Okay, this one you have to think a little bit more. This is white to play. What will you do here for white? Everybody, class is happening on that board or here? Why is everybody staring there? Let's focus here, na? The position is in front of you. Let's think for 1 minute and then we will discuss it. So white to play and win. No need to make noise. This is the time to think.
White to play.
All positions are white to play. Who has come panting? None other than Mr. Vishnu. It's okay. You must have been stuck in traffic in front of Oak Block. No. Okay.
So I was stuck in traffic in my bus.
Mhm.
So what is these? So what are these?
This is for this Saturday's tournament, Vishnu.
I am there. I'm
Who?
not all.
Oh, Ranak is playing.
Come to the tournament with my mother to go to a birthday.
Okay. All right. Let's focus here, everybody. Please don't make noise. Who's making noise? No need to. Those who raise hands will get chance last. I've already told properly. Think, decide, be ready. Our Vishnu has just come. He needs to at least open his eyes and look at the position. So let him have a look. Then we will discuss. We are looking at pawn and games and rook and games. Mainly pawn and games. How many of you have decided? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay. Let's start with Arya.
King to B6.
King to b6 says Arya. How many of you want to play king b6? Okay. Everyone had the same answer. Yeah? Good.
Except who?
No, she hadn't decided yet. No? So those who had decided, this was your move. So king to b6. You are trying to, yes, Avantika.
What happens if king goes to B7?
If king goes to b7, I just take this pawn. And you can't take this.
Oh, yeah.
So king b6,
So
he
can
can't
I
take
say-
this. Yes, Vishnu.
If the king will take the b3 pawn,
Huh.
that time if we take the c5 pawn, the king cannot come anywhere near the a6 pawn, so
Yeah.
we won't catch it.
Exactly. So that is good plan. So black has nothing better than taking this, right? So black will take this so that he can promote. Now we have a choice between taking here and taking here. Our original plan was to go and take this, but we will take.
On c5.
Yeah,
Because
because
if we got the
if
c5,
you
I
take-
know why.
Yeah.
So because if we take that pawn,
Hmm.
he will push, we will have to move our king, he will push, we will push, he will push, we will push, we will promote, and then he will also promote.
He'll promote first, and then you will promote. So that will be equal. That will be a drawish position. So we'll take the c pawn. Now black will try and come back for this pawn, but we will say no. Avantika, what move will be playing here for white?
White. B6.
Yeah, we bring our king back, defending the pawn and attacking the pawn, and he cannot do anything. He'll try to come around this way. So he'll take the pawn. He'll play king c5. And now Thiran, what move will we play for white?
B7.
Yeah, we get the king out of the way, and then the pawn will just go swish and promote. Let's go to the next position. Yeah. So next position also is not that easy. You have to think really well.
This was much easier than the white.
I thought it would be difficult, but okay.
What? Black goes to Sir still doing the arranging board. Okay. But
If you wait, the position will be there.
this is tough.
Definitely. Okay. White to play and win. This is the next position. You can think for 2 minutes and then we will discuss. Leave the certificates alone, please.
So I'm just asking one thing, what was the last move?
The last move was this b5. It's always good to think about what our opponent played last move. Yeah, that's good.
So I always ask what is the last move.
Mhm.
Today I forgot to ask. I don't think so. I'll ask what I actually.
You didn't ask for the last 2 questions. Anyway, let's think for 2 minutes. Why is everybody staring at that board? What will, if you stare at the rating, your rating will increase?
Exactly.
Yeah, both of you, Ryan and Avantika. So let's focus here. If you stare here, then your rating will increase because you will get better and your rating will go up.
Nothing's happening.
No, but
yet.
staring there won't help at all. This will help.
Nothing's
No, it will not happen now. It will happen after some time. Like the effects have to. No, not it. No, no fire yet. So let's think for 2 minutes, everybody.
Sir goes on fire when
Okay.
he plays chess with some
Mm-hmm.
higher rating.
Yeah, right.
Higher
Let's focus here, please. That's fine. Let's focus here. If you find the answer for this, then you're thinking very clearly and well, thorough. So you should try to solve this.
Sir, repeat it again. If I ask you.
There is no need to ask anything. Silence for 2 minutes. Has anybody decided? Already?
I know.
Okay, let's start with Ranak.
Please don't me. Thank you.
Then why do you raise your hand?
This is
Pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn.
Pawn takes pawn. How many of you want to play pawn takes pawn? Okay, what is your move, Arya?
Just came to F4. I have no idea.
King to f4 into the mouth of the pawn. That's your no idea move.
Sorry.
Illegal move. In a tournament, if you make the illegal move, first illegal, second illegal is loss. Like you're playing Saturday, na? Three illegal is loss. He's playing. Three illegal is game over in this Saturday's tournament. So if your opponent makes an illegal, stop the clock, call the arbiter and tell the arbiter. Don't tell your opponent. Okay, so Vishnu, what's your move?
Sir, pawn simply moves past the pawn a5.
A5. Okay, Ryan.
A5.
Okay, who else had the move? Yes, Abhinav.
A5.
A5. So many people are saying it. Anybody else was decided? No. Ace Pang.
A5.
Avantika.
Can you tell me the logic?
What is the logic of A5?
So if he does en passant with us,
How can he do en passant? What does it mean? When is en passant possible? When a pawn moves 2 steps and passes a pawn. Has the pawn moved 2 steps? It moved 1 step. So that is why people are saying in chess.com en passant not possible. If you try en passant every time a pawn passes you, it won't be possible. So it's only possible when a pawn moves 2 steps. Only then. So here A5, who can tell me why your move is good? What will happen after that? Yes, no. Okay. Please sit properly, Arya. Think about the position. Why is A5 winning? Those who are saying A5, why is it winning?
according to me, it does nothing.
It does nothing.
According to me.
Like what you're doing, no? What you told also does nothing. So you're doing nothing. Yeah.
I know the black pawn is moving.
Yeah. You're seeing the chessboard for the first time. You don't know which side is black, which side is white. Yeah. Avantika.
It restricts one of the black pawns from
Silence, please, Vishnu. It restricts the pawn from moving. So, but how is it winning for you?
I don't know.
Okay, Ranak. Yes.
Sir, she's telling it restricts, but if the b5 pawn moves forward, what will we do?
So they'll also restrict you, and now you have to move your king. Do you
And
want to
then
move
our
your
pawn
king?
is gone.
And
Yeah.
whenever you move your king, your pawn is gone.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I thought F4 was a good move, and then it
So the main thing to understand here is your king doesn't want to move anywhere. If you move your king away, you lose the pawn. If black moves their king away, you get their pawn. So it's basically about which king is forced to move away. You can't force the king by giving a check. You have to force him by making him run out of moves. So whoever runs out of pawn moves will lose the game. So if you play this, they'll play this, and now you lose. You lose the pawn because you ran out of pawn moves. So you have to make sure that the opponent runs out of pawn moves, not you. Now Ranak, your move was pawn takes pawn. I take back then.
Sir, you take back, and then king to e5,
No, just take a pawn.
king to d5.
I move my king and promote my pawn in 4 moves. In 4 moves, will you come and take and promote? That is just an error in judgment. Pand.
I will take lead like this.
Okay. So if you lose this pawn, then black is going to win. So that's not the idea. You have to make black run out of pawn moves. How can we do that? The first move is correct. Takes. takes. Now what to do?
Our pawn one step forward.
Exactly, just push the pawn, simple. Takes and push. What is the aim? To make his king move. How do you make his king move? By not letting his pawn move. He should not have any pawn to push. And now he can't push anything. So black will have to move the king. Arya will play king h5 and try his luck against the opponent. But that's illegal. We can't do that. Yeah? So black will have to move somewhere and white will take the pawn.
I found that.
And white will promote. Right? So that's how white is going to win that position. Let's go to some rook endgame.